Well, that's the kind of play you want from your defender. Kai Havertz. This could be an interesting avenue. Crossing possibilities. And no problems whatsoever for the goalkeeper. Now De Ligt. Brown. Havertz. And no-nonsense defensive clearance. Centre. He's found a pocket of space. And the cross is very much on. Firing it in. Keeper didn't quite do enough. And Batty on the ball. And offside there. It wasn't really close.
Well, you have to see that you're off there.
Tremendous intuition to win it back. Giving the ball away. A highly purposeful attack this. The emphasis on getting the ball forward.
A reminder that the reserves are in action tomorrow.
With Aouar.
Details. Have a look at the club
Rodri.
website or contact the
Aouar.
office for more information.
Read it superbly to take back possession. And a throw-in for Manchester City it'll be. Aouar. Opportunity to deliver the cross. Illegal play, and hence a free kick. And the referee decided that intervention was illegal and cautionable.
Oh, without question, it was not the best of challenges.
Well, the clearance half-hearted. Centre. They're trying to get right into his face. Far from a good pass. It's opening up for them. Well, he had designs on a double, but the goalkeeper wasn't having it.
Well, he did better than the first time, the goalkeeper. What a save that is.
And over comes the corner. The idea was to get the corner beyond the first defender, but he didn't succeed. What a vital intervention. And offside it is. Havertz. The ball with Rodri. Kai Havertz. Rodri. They really look after the ball when they have it. Can he take the chance? Oh, they really should have a two-goal cushion.
Wow, he can't believe it, Derek. What a wonderful opportunity. You just wonder if they're going to live to regret that.
Really fine initial touch. The ball with Rodri. Now with Hakimi. Alexander-Arnold has it. Happy just to retain the ball in their own half and draw out the opposition. Aouar. Patient build-up at the moment. Can't miss, surely! And the post coming to the goalkeeper's aid. Out of play for a Manchester City throw-in. And very deftly cut out. Greaves. And a throw-in for Manchester City it'll be. Well, they've jumped in front, Lee. That's the most important thing. Your assessment so far?
Been a decent half for City. The coach still has some work to do at half-time, though. Ball retention has to improve a little bit. They're going to dominate in the second half. Possession could be key.
Kai Havertz. Brown. Firing it towards goal. And now the goal the City fans wanted to see. It's hard to see them throwing this away. So 2-0 now. Scott. Looks promising, this. Tremendously strong in the tackle. De Ligt. The ball with Rodri. Now with Hakimi. Rodri. We've been waiting to find out. Now we know. A minimum of 3 added minutes here.
Added time.
Surely! Well, it's a procession of goals. And surely there's no way they can let this slip now. Absolutely dominant.
We can take another look here. I'm sure the keeper is frustrated with the defending. Just afforded too much time in the box, and he's never going to miss that.
Well, this is threatening to get out of hand. Just look at the scoreline. Aouar. The ball with Rodri. Bernardo Silva. And there it is, the half-time whistle. And so the second half is underway. They took quite the thrashing in that first 45. Can they turn things around now? Given away by City. Every goalkeeper would expect to catch that one. A City free kick forthcoming.
Well, City controlling the lion's share of possession, and what that does, it just relaxes the team. If you've got the ball, you enjoy the ball, and they're turning it into goals as well.
Stewart. Scott. They've regained possession. Alert defending. Well, don't forget we have the decisive second leg of the Carabao Cup semi-final coming up for you live on EA TV. It's Manchester City facing Manchester United.
Yeah, it surely has to be an epic game. Two sides doing everything in their power to make it to the final.
Firing it in, and it's gone just narrowly widely.
Well, not his laces, it's the inside of his foot, Derek. It's a decent effort.
Well, Spurs have been trying for a while to get this deal over the line, and now it is over the line, Lee.
Well, it's a reported fee of around £45 million, Derek. He's definitely worth that sort of money in my book. Good, solid pro, technically really gifted too.
Sterling. Aouar. An attack full of promise. Tremendous intuition to win it back. Playing with purpose and control. That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. It could be for Raheem Sterling. A wayward effort, and it's not going to help his team, Lee.
Well, wayward indeed. I think he had more time than he thought, and he just rushed it a little bit. Technique was all wrong.
Greaves. Leonardo da Silva Lopes. It's with Aouar. Dani Olmo with it. Houssem Aouar read it superbly to take back possession. Brown. Now with Hakimi and providing width. Crossing possibilities. Giving it a try. And that completes an impressive hat-trick.
Well, keep counting. 3 now. But at this rate, he's in for a hatful. scored two. He's going to get the hat-trick at some point, you feel. He's just so full of confidence. Never looked like missing.
So they restart the game, and only one team in it. Daniel Batty now. Setri. Couldn't keep it. Plenty of forward momentum here, but can they produce? Well, they were possessing the ball well, but now they've lost it. Now with Hakimi. Dani Olmo with it. Happy just to retain the ball in their own half and draw out the opposition. The referee has decided to give the free kick decision the way of City. And Manchester City will go to their bench. So close to keeping himself onside, but offside is the verdict.
Well, and that's his job, the linesman. Give those tight offside decisions and get them right.
Possession changes hands, the interception there. Brown. Aouar. It's with Bergwijn. Now he must favour the cross. Can they slot it home? So 20 minutes to go. Scott. Straight down the throat of the opposition. Dani Olmo with it. Hakimi. Over the touchline for a throw-in. The ball with Rodri. Dangerous looking through ball. Sterling. Well, far too much on that particular cross. Brown. Well, it's a procession of goals. And surely there's no way they can let this slip now. Absolutely dominant.
Well, we see it again, Derek. There's all ways of scoring a goal. Lacey's outside of the foot. On this occasion, he uses his instep. It's a really, really good finish.
Well, let's take another look at that goal, shall we? Well, it's been such a one-sided game. You just wonder how many more they could add. And it's a matter of what occurs in the final 15 minutes. It's been a thoroughly cogent and convincing performance in this match, Lee.
Creating and scoring goals is the hardest thing to do in football, and City have ticked all the boxes in that department for me. Lovely to watch. And look, the players have all got smiles on their faces. We like to see that.
So a throw in here. Read it magnificently and intercepted. Leonardo da Silva Lopes. An attack full of promise. Well, it was fired straight at the keeper. No real difficulties for him.
No, decent positioning from the goalkeeper. Poor shot, to be honest with you.
The ball with Rodri. Well, you've got to keep the ball a bit better than that. They've won back possession. Rodri. On and on he goes. He has teammates to play it to. Trying his luck from long range. Well, it was straight at the keeper, but technically good goalkeeping. Not much defensive cover there on the flank. And just like that, they've lost possession. It's with Joao Cancelo. Well, that is a defender's job to come to the rescue. A good-looking move. We've been waiting to find out. Now we know. A minimum of 3 added minutes here. Given away by City. And Batty on the ball. Greaves. Oh, nice ball. Plenty of forward momentum here, but can they produce? Alexander-Arnold has it. No more time left. The referee says that will do it, and it's Manchester City. And the referee decided that intervention was illegal. Far from a good pass. Well, he had designs on a double, but the goalkeeper wasn't having it.
Well, he did better than the first time, the goalkeeper. What a...
Kai Havertz. Brown. Firing it towards goal. And now the goal the City fans wanted to see. It's hard to see them throwing this away. Surely. Well, it's a procession of goals, and surely there's no way they can let this slip now. Absolutely. And providing width. Crossing possibilities. Giving it a try. And that completes an impressive hat-trick.
Well, keep counting. 3 now, but at this rate, he's in for a hat.
Brown. Well, it's a procession of goals, and surely there's no way they can let this slip now. Absolutely dominant. A goal from long range. He won't soon forget. Absolutely right out of the top drawer. Brown. Firing it towards goal. And now the goal the City fans wanted to see. It's hard to see them throwing this away. So 2-0 now. And providing width. Crossing possibilities. Giving it a try, and that completes an impressive hat-trick.
Well, keep counting. 3 now, but at this rate, he's in for a hatful.
Brown. It's a procession of goals, and surely there's no way they can let this slip now. Absolutely dominant. The stage is set here at Wembley. A sea of fans beginning to descend upon the stadium for what ought to be a riveting Carabao Cup final. It's Arsenal. They face Manchester City, and it's live right here on EA TV. This is the time when the talking has to stop and the action finally begins. A warm welcome to Wembley from me, Derek Ray. I'm joined in the commentary box by Lee Dixon, and we're just seconds away from kick-off time in what promises to be a wonderful Carabao Cup final. It's Arsenal facing Manchester City.
Well, not many players in their careers get chances to play in cup finals. These 22 have got a perfect opportunity to put their name on the map. I'm looking forward to this final. It should be an absolute cracker, Derek.
And this is the Arsenal starting 11. And this is a formation most people in the game are very familiar with nowadays.
Yeah, most coaches are adopting this formation. What it does give you is two holding players in front of the back four to protect them, but it also gives you three supporting players to that central striker.
Might be able to produce from this position. Danger averted. And here's the Manchester City lineup. The Brazilian Ederson starts in goal. Trent Alexander-Arnold starts with Achraf Hakimi in the fullback positions. Houssem Aouar starts alongside Kai Havertz in the centre of midfield. And the idea is to have just the one striker up there trying to pose problems for the opposition. Well, he's lost the ball, and the keeper there to make sure nothing untoward happened. Well, he went strongly into the challenge, and the result is a throw-in. He's feeling the pressure here. Well, clear twitchiness following the high press, and a throw coming up. Kai Havertz. Brown. Well, that attempt was never going to trouble the scoreboard operator.
Well, you're taught as a youngster, technique, technique, technique. He didn't have any there.
Well, we know how troublesome he can be on the pitch, but what should we expect from him today, Lee?
Well, 4 goals in his last 3 games. He's in superb form. He's going to be really hard to stop. The defenders need to be on their game.
Well, he's given us away. Anyone who gets news from social media will know full well there's been plenty of talk about Riyad Mahrez, and the reports have been confirmed. He will, in fact, end his career at the end of the season. No two ways about it, Lee. A big loss for the club.
Well, absolutely. They've got to fill that gap. More to the point, what's he going to do next season? Probably sit back, reminisce about his glorious time here. A fabulous player, a real winner.
Read it magnificently and intercepted. Saint-Maximin. Crossing opportunity. Was an important piece of defending. And he's fired over the corner. Insufficient accuracy as regards the corner. It's opening up for them. Hope Mainers. Ganavín. Pass after pass, keeping their opponents moving. Good technique displayed. Santi Mina. He's very adept at protecting the ball. He's found a pocket of space. And it might appeal to Raheem Sterling, you know. And it's gone behind for the corner. Corner kick played in. Well, that's really sound goalkeeping, not letting the opposition have any scraps. Rodri. Aouar. Good idea, that particular move, but not to be. Well, real difficulty keeping the ball. Well, the keeper making sure that was pushed well away from danger. And here's Saliba. Fran Beltran. Maitland-Niles. Saint-Maximin. Alexander Ganavín has it. Saint-Maximin. It is a decent-looking attack here. Now, will they be able to play it? Not all that hard to deal with crosses like that. Brown. Rodri. Trincao. Skriniar. Space and time for the cross. No-nonsense clearance. Brown. Havertz. He's had to go for it. Wins the ball. Potential opportunity for Manchester City to take the lead. Corner kick it is. And over comes the corner. Fist on ball. Shot attempted. There it is! How about that for starters?
Well, what a huge moment that might be for this club. The fans are going absolutely wild. Well, let's have a look at that replay. As a defender, or all the defenders in the box, you've got to be a pessimist. You've got to expect something bad to happen. It's back off the keeper, and now it's in the back of the net.
So underway once more, Manchester City with the advantage. Alexander Ganavín has it. Fran Beltran. Saint-Maximin. The delivery. Well cleared away. Well, they are on the wrong end of the scoreline. But Lee, your overall thoughts on their current situation?
Well, I have to say, 6 out of 10 for Arsenal so far. They've been the nearly team. It's really close. Just be a bit more aggressive in midfield. Get the ball into wide areas a little bit more and try and stretch the opposition.
And Santi Mina with it. with Maitland-Niles. An awful lot of green space to run into. That's an effective cross aimed at the back post. And they'll get ready for the throw-in. Alexander Golovin has it. They've won back possession. Crisp tackling. Kai Havertz. The ball with Rodri. Tremendous intuition to win it back. Action from the fifth round of the FA Cup coming up soon on EA TV. It's Arsenal taking on Birmingham City.
Yeah, just 16 teams remaining now, and I think both teams will be looking at that match thinking we're just a handful of games away from the final. Big game, that one, Derek.
Kai Havertz. Now with Hakimi. Havertz. They've regained possession. Well, the managers will now deliver their half. Let's see what impact the half-time team talks will have had. Manchester City commence the second half. Trincao. Well, he needed to read it to get there, and did. Crossing opportunity. Brown. That effort, wayward to say the least, Lee.
Well, it's all about his body shape. Look what he's doing.
Aouar. Fran Beltran. Arsenal succeeding in getting the ball forward. What can they do from this position? Surely the equaliser. So close to keeping himself onside, but offside is the verdict.
Well, and that's his job, the linesman. Give those tight offside decisions and get them right.
Aouar. Well, action from the fifth round of the FA Cup coming up soon on EA TV. It's Manchester City facing Everton.
Yeah, just 16 teams remaining now, and I think both teams will be looking at that match thinking we're just a handful of games away from the final. Big game, that one, Derek.
It's with Koopmeiners. Alexander Golovin has it. Breaking at pace. Well, it petered out. Havertz. Really sitting deep now. That could be problematic. It's a perfect challenge. Quick thinking to dispossess his opponent. Skriniar. Brown. Trincao. Not getting anxious when they have the ball. He's protecting it well. Just couldn't keep the ball. Oh, goodness, he was right on top of the situation to get the ball back for his team. Skriniar. Brown. Trincao. Spot on with that tackle. Fran Beltran. Saint-Maximin has it. A very good tackle. Marquinhos. Brown. It's with Aouar. Almost weighing up the opposition with a string of neat passes. Koopmeiners. It's with Koopmeiners. Santimina. Well, that attempt was never going to trouble the scoreboard operator.
Well, you're taught as a youngster, technique, technique, technique. He didn't have any there. Well, just look at the stats up there. They really haven't created enough, not tested the goalkeeper, not tested the defence. Mind you, only takes one little mistake and they could get back into this game.
Now with Hakimi. Hakimi. Brown. Getting the ball forward is the key for Manchester City here. Will there be any end product? It's with Koopmeiners. Fran Beltran. They're not giving their opponents any time to breathe. Well, it's come down to the final 20 minutes here. Well, both teams have had substitutes warming up, and now both will rely on their respective benches. It's with Aouar. Brown. Here's Marquinhos. João Cancelo. Aouar. Given away by City. Rice. It's with Koopmeiners. And it's with Mancini. And scope for them to produce something exciting. Possession changes hands. The interception there. And a chance for him on the flank. Brown. Rodri. Aouar. Houssem Aouar. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. Can they keep it going? Space and time for the cross. Ederson, wonderful goalkeeping. Over it comes. Rice. And here's Saliba. Rice with it. This attack looks highly promising. Saint-Maximin! Well, not really a shooting moment he's going to be especially proud of, Lee.
Well, he did have other options, but he thought, you know what, I'm just going to have a go.
Marquinhos. It's with João Cancelo. João Cancelo. Aouar. Pass after pass, happy to just keep possession and frustrate their opponents. Kai Havertz. And moving the ball nicely. Well, body in the way. Well, having been awarded the corner, they'll no doubt look to put the issue beyond all doubt. And he's fired over the corner. Well, the corner too close to the goalkeeper that time. Aouar. Marquinhos. Setting off perhaps a little bit too much here. The attack continues. They're making considerable progress. Not what he was intending. Bad pass. And that's an important intervention. Well, they've lost possession of the ball. Arsenal's free kick here. James. Santimina. Saint-Maximin. It's there for him. And denied only by the post that time, Lee.
Well, when you shoot, you put your head down, you aim at the target, and sometimes you just miss it.
We've been waiting to find out. Now we know. A minimum of 3 added minutes here. 1 minute remaining. Moving the ball forward with purpose. He's had to go for it. Wins the ball. Well, the attack lacked a little bit of oomph. And the final whistle. The cup issue is settled. A story of one side celebrating and the other distraught. And Lee, memories are being made.
Yeah, absolutely. It doesn't matter how much money you've got in the bank.